answers. I shared with you that Candida Reid is present. Candida's husband suffered a massive stroke in January of 11. We just shared in December he was having some challenges, and she's gone through a tremendous time of testing and trial, and it's just a joy to see where the Lord has brought her. I've known Candida longer than I've known anyone else in this room, including my own son, who I've known for 28 years, but I won't reveal how long I've known her because it might be inappropriate for her, given all the gray that I have and the none that she has. I want you to know how long we've known each other, but I've known her the longest. So Candida Reid, would you come now?
Well, for those of you who don't know Reverend Powell, he can spring things on you at the 11th hour, and so did he that to me a few minutes ago. So good morning, and thank you in the name of Jesus Christ for giving me this opportunity to speak to you. We've known each other since we were babies, so that would be 53 years. We grew up in each other's front and backyards together in Hallsborough, North Carolina, and truly a friend for life. This morning I come to you to speak on the healing miracles of God. I thought I knew God prior to January 6th of 2011. However, I can truly say I intimately know God and the things that God can do. I am more than a believer. I just know that God is, no matter the situation. January 6, 2011, 2 a.m. in the morning, my husband awakened us, jerking and very loud sounds, and fell to the floor from our bed, having a massive stroke at that time, which I didn't know exactly what it was. But upon getting to the hospital, he no longer was speaking in a language that we could understand. And after many tests and a few days, found that he had had a massive stroke to his left middle cerebral artery, which totally obliterated the artery. What that means is that he lost his ability to speak, his ability to remember past, present, his ability to relate on any level in terms of communication. And then 6 months later, we understood, because he didn't have high blood pressure, diabetes, none of those things that would lead to a massive stroke. So the doctors were extremely puzzled, but what they told me was that they did not anticipate any degree of recovery. At that time, he was totally paralyzed on his right side, was not ambulatory, could not get himself from the bed. And they really didn't give a very good prognosis at all for his recovery, especially to speak. He was the CEO and president of an IT consulting company, very intelligent man, extremely communicative, and for him and for us, his family, 2 daughters, that was devastating because that was who he was, a communicator. 6 months later, the doctors found through additional testing, because he manifested some other symptoms, that he was diagnosed with a terminal blood cancer, multiple myeloma, which ultimately was the cause of the blood clot that caused cardiac amyloidosis to harden his heart, and therefore the clotting that caused the stroke. Upon that diagnosis, the oncologist at Johns Hopkins University, a place of great esteem in terms of physicians, did not give us a very good prognosis as well. In fact, they said they could do chemotherapy, but they did not anticipate, 6 months to a year maybe, but nobody was really willing to say. Reverend Powell, each and every day, called and prayed with me. There were people praying all over the country, churches praying, individuals praying, believers, true believers that told me, no matter what is said, just believe that he will be healed, that he will recover, that he will speak and he will walk again, and he will live to tell the story. Well, he is speaking a few words. He's been in speech therapy, occupational therapy, but we know that it's God because he just speaks to him. He talks and communicates through very few words, but his ability to communicate to us through eye contact